Alright, it's AntLionAlpha. And get ready for the next stage of this level, even though you can call this level a stage if you happen to come across that type of thinking, which is acceptable. Is there gonna be another fire coming out of this? No? None there? There's one right there. So yeah, you gotta whack these phone booths to get the platforms activated. I don't know what this is, but here we go. Here we go and up. The platform texture in the middle kind of looks like a heater or something. Some sort of grating. Well, it's clearly some sort of grating, but I guess if I call it a heater, that makes me a unique individual. So gotta whack these guys for all their money's worth, which isn't too much. Yeah, but this is where the level can get kind of difficult, because some of these things are hard to avoid. This first part isn't hard at all. You just have to time this right. But the two parts after this are going to be worse, because there's more obstacles to avoid, and some of them, there's not really any defined pattern to them, so... Which is going to be coming up right here. Yeah, there's just these falling things. And I got hit by one. Are they still coming? They're still falling on me. Yeah, there you go, Gex. Heal up. Feel better. It's like a... It's just like so much medicine. All stocked up to one. This one doesn't have any... I don't know why they saved the... They put the hardest one in the middle. Like... I'll use this as an extra hit point. Yeah, they put the one with both fire and falling bomb rock things as the middle level one. They should have used it as the last, since it would be the hardest, and you're going upscale in difficulty, right? So that one's actually not too bad to avoid. It's the one with the fire that concerns me sometimes, but... So, yeah, so now we gotta backtrack through this stuff. And I guess it's not that bad as I thought. I thought it would be worse. But no, we can handle just about anything that our mothers designed for us. I'm sure some mother helped design this game. She had a game plan going, thinking my children will love obstacles that involve rotating fire and falling explosives. And now we got another one of these things that, ew, it's a bug of some kind, so... Whoa, oh god, no. You wasted my hit point, so I'm gonna waste something of yours. And you can see this little barely hidden fella. He was hidden, but not on a level that's gonna get us all riled up and be like, where is that damn thing? And we start knocking over bookshelves and throwing temper tantrums. We throw our temper tantrums at the wall, and it's like, stop throwing the temper tantrums. People are yelling at you, your neighbors are yelling at you. Stop throwing the temper tantrums. You got temper tantrums stuck in my garden. You're gonna have to pick up all these temper tantrums. Oh, look at me pretending that temper tantrums are actually a solid physical object. That's so stupid of me. Is there anything inside this? I will get that next time, because I don't want... I'll save that for the last machine. The last machine. I don't know. Just ignore me, so... Hopefully we have all of them in here. I think we might. If not, looks like I need to activate the switch before I can go and descend again, so... We're gonna do that really quick. Excuse me while I just hit a switch. So I gotta hit this one. And that makes that go down, so... So yeah, I think I have to hit this second switch, and I'll be activating other remotes in this. So we're gonna have to do this exact same thing again, because since I'm activating this remote right now, but it's the only way to get all the fly groins in this level. So yeah, you're basically just whacking a switch that explodes a cylinder tube thing that you're gonna be doing in this mission I'm gonna do right now, that I'm actually gonna be collecting right now. And so you go all the way down. It's like an elevator. It's like Metroid Prime, I guess. Yeah, so do all your stunts. Stunt Gecko. That's a line he said. I am quoting Gex. Gex quotes me, and I quote Gex. We quote each other. We complement each other. So this is the direction we're going. We got these rainbow triple stuff. I get all of them there? Yeah, okay. So just watch out for these. Okay. Here's these guys that are just not too threatening of robots. But when they die, it sounds like they're saying, "Terminate!" Like they're telling themselves what to do. They're giving them self-motivation. And you gotta whack these robo-rats. Robo-rabbits. Because they act like the rabbits in the sense that you whack them, but they're robotic, so you get the idea. Sometimes I'll miss one that's like behind that. One time I think I missed the fly groin that was right there, so since I got it that time, it should be great to not miss. Okay, so you can float over here on these green bubbles. I don't know if you could see them, because you couldn't really see the green bubbles that well on the last recording, or last episode. So these lockers, these golden lockers, yeah, they have these, like, cheerleaders in them, and these are, like, the most threatening enemies in the game. Yeah, see these? You can see their underwear, but I'm not gonna be a pervert, yeah. These bitches be vicious, because, like, the best way to kill them is pretty much to bounce on them, but it's not fail-safe at all, because I get hit by them all the time. I'm surprised I didn't get hit that first time since I was kind of unprepared for it. Oh god, this guy. I don't know why I'm freaking out on this guy more, because he's not as threatening. Come on. Yeah, so, yeah, because you can long jump into them, you'll get hit. You can just tail whack them, run at them, you'll get hit. You can bounce at them like I did, you'll still get hit sometimes, but I just got lucky that time. There's still a lot more to come. And so, did I get this guy? Yeah, I did. I sure enough did. They give you a lot of life in this area just because there's so many of these schoolgirls, I guess I should call them. Yeah, see, I got hit there. There's no way. There's no way to do this. I'm telling you, I don't like these little fiends. And it sounds like what I used to think they were saying is Cresciti! Cresciti! But now I think they're like just the other day when I was when I was like testing this level, I figured that they're actually saying, "You die! You die!" Because that would be more accurate, actually. This guy's in midair, so he's special. He gets a cupcake at the end of this video, and I'm gonna eat it with him because we're friends and we can share. I'll give him the frosting, and I'll eat the spongy cakeness. Okay. Speaking of those schoolgirls, that reminds me of this story that this guy on my bus told me when I was in elementary, when I was first playing this game, and I hadn't actually completed it yet. Oh, by the way, this says, like, DK, or actually, it's probably OK, but kind of looks like DK for Donkey Kong, little cameo, I guess. So, the story is this guy Sean was on my bus, and we'd talk. He'd sit next to me. He was a bigger guy, much bigger guy than me, because I think I was in like first grade or maybe a little bit older than that, and he was in 4th grade. So he was like a big kid to me back then. And here we have these platforms that are just like the satellites in Gex 2. But yeah, one time we got into a conversation with Gex, and we got into like an argument about it because apparently he had the PlayStation version, and I had the this Nintendo 64 version, and so like we got into an argument about the level. Oh my god, yeah, I gotta bounce on these. Gotta remember to bounce on these. Yeah, once you get these schoolgirls down pouting like little bitches, then they can't really threaten you. They'll never get back up. So you can just take them out like that. And now the Terminators appear. Okay, but back to the story. We got into an argument about the Roman level that I was playing on a few episodes ago. About one of the missions. I told him there was a mission that you had to do where you whacked pots. I called them pots, even though they're really urns. And you remember that mission. And He was like saying, no, that's not right at all. They're apples. And I was like, no, they're not apples. They're pots. And he just went back and forth. I was like, pots. He was like, apples, pots, apples, pots. And finally, he said he could prove it to me that they were apples and not pots. And so the next day he brought like a complete guide to this game, and I didn't even know they had like a complete guide to this game because it's not like a really famous game. It's not a huge franchise, but I guess I can understand it. But it was the PlayStation one, and he showed me a picture of the golden apple in that, and apparently I don't think we got the same level right because it looked like it was on the tree that one of the bonus groins appeared in the fairy tales mission or level that's my favorite one. And remember that bonus coin that appeared on those trees? Yeah, well, that's what it looked. Looked like the location that it appeared on, and so I never really questioned it. But thinking later, I was like, that wasn't even the same level. But then he showed me another picture of the schoolgirls, and I was like, but he didn't tell me he didn't show me at first. He was just telling me, dude, there's schoolgirls that you have to kill in this game. I was like, no way. I didn't believe him at all. I was like, no way. Schoolgirls? Yeah, right. And he was like, oh yeah. And then he showed me a picture, and there was like schoolgirls that was like stampeding Gex. And I was like, dude, that's insane. And I just thought it was the craziest thing. But once I finally got to the part where in this game that you fight these schoolgirls, I wasn't that impressed, actually. I don't know why. It just kind of... the shock value had already died down from me seeing it, spoiling it. God, these things. I hate these girls. These bitches are vicious. I tell ya. So there, some of these just don't have any of the schoolgirls in them. These weird cheese lockers. Look like nacho cheese. Okay, good. There's another healing thing up here. Gonna need a lot. And these electric currents that go from the ceiling to the floor, you can't go anywhere near them. You need to go like directly in the middle between two of them to be safe. So, because if you even get close to one, even if you're not even touching it at all, it'll still hurt you. So yeah. So just be careful there. So we got a bonus level. Bonus groin, not level. I did that before. Yeah. I'm not going to demonstrate it because I'm pretty low on health. And once we have to backtrack through here, the schoolgirls are going to respawn. And you're going to have to fight those again because they still give you bonus groins. It looks like only 4 of them are going to respawn since we only have 4 missing. So that's good to have on our minds. Settle our minds. Something to relax. So that makes these rainbow rotations go down. No more rotation in my land. You have taught me well, Alfred. I would be a bum without you, and I wouldn't have this fancy suit. So we gotta kill this guy again in order to get out of here, because the door's locked on the one we first entered this room from. Okay. So now we're ready to do a little bit of backtracking, which is fine enough. So yeah, these two will reappear. Oh my god, I just hate these! They're so dysfunctional. There's just no... I've said too much about them. You get the idea. They're bad. They're bad bitches. Okay. We're gonna feed on the insects. So these should be... these should be the last 2. Or there's 1. So there's gonna be 1 more then. God, how did that hit me? I was like right on top of her head. Man, I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop complaining about it. And I'm gonna look at your underpants and be a pervert just because of your annoyingness. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rape you. I'm gonna rape you since you've pretty much raped me. I'm not condoning rape though. Just if a girl rapes you, go ahead and rape her back as revenge. There you go. Stare at her nice ass. There we go. Okay. So we have completed that. That's good to have done. I am good with this. And my commentary. I was pretty tired today because I went to the fair yesterday. And I stayed up for, like, we walked around for 13 hours, and I barely got any sleep today because there's guys on our roof this morning that are pounding away, hammering new shingles and stuff, so that's really annoying. That woke me up early, so my commentary's not as thrivey as it should be. I probably just shouldn't have done it today, but oh well. It's not too bad. So, we have enough time for one more mission. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just save it for next time, but I'll let you hear the nice music. Yeah, that's good. So thanks for coming. I have to thank you. I have to thank you. It's my duty. Don't bring down my duty. And I'm gonna play some Tetris on this computer. How does it work? No, I don't know. I'm not a nerd. Gex is a action hero. He's not a nerd. He doesn't know how to play Tetris. That looks more like Battleship or something. Okay, so thanks for coming, everybody. Bing, bang. Goodbye.